Hello everyone, my name is Ming. I'm so happy to present at the Australian Conference of Economists 2024. Today I'll be discussing the impact of economic policies and generative AI on welfare, inequality, and productivity. Let's dive into the fascinating world of economics and technology. Let's start with the consumption taxes. These are taxes are levied on goods and services purchased by consumers. To understand their impact, I use the supply and demand diagram. In this diagram, the supply curve, the blue line over here, it's represent producers, and the demand, the red line curve, represent consumers. When a consumption tax is introduced, it creates tax wedge between the price and consumers paid and the price producer receive. This tax wedge reduces consumers and producer surplus, leading to the deadweight loss. It's right over here, this triangle. Deadweight loss represents the loss of economic efficiency when equilibrium outcome is not achieved. This means fewer goods are bought and sold, which negatively impacts overall welfare. Moving on. Next, we will explore the impact of tariffs and on imports. Tariff are taxes imposed on imported goods to protect domestic industries. Using a supply and demand diagram, we can visualize the effects. In this diagram, the initial equilibrium is disrupted by the tariff, raising the price of imported goods. This leads to the decrease in the quantity of import and create a new equilibrium. In the text, you guys can see the green line stands for price with tariff, and the purple it stands for the price without tariff. On the price line right here, you guys can see the price is definitely higher with the tariff. Since the price without tariff is lower, it's similar to the consumption taxes. Tariff also generate a deadweight loss. This loss arises from reduced trade volumes and inefficiencies in the market, ultimately harming both consumers and producers. Interesting topic right here. Generative AI is revolutionizing many industries, but its impact on the labor market can be very virile. Let's consider two scenarios. One where AI reduces inequality and one where it increases inequality. In the first scenario, AI automates routine tasks, increasing demand for low-skilled laborers. This shift might be reduce wages disparities and create more opportunities for low-income workers. But on the other hand, on the second scenario, if AI primarily benefits high-skilled workers, it can exacerbate inequality. The demand for high-skilled labor increased, driving up wages for these workers while leaving low-skilled workers behind. By understanding the scenario, I think it might help us to navigate the potential benefits and new challenge for the AI in the labor market, enabling the policy makers such as government or people like politicians to make informed decisions for the right things for the industries, as long as for their country benefits as well. Now, let's examine how generative AI affects productivity and output in the economy. Again, we'll consider two scenarios. The first one is where AI boosts productivity, and one where it leaves productivity unchanged. In the first scenario, AI enhances efficiency and innovation, shifting the aggregate supply, which is the AS, in a short way I'll call it. So AS curve to the right. This increase in productivity leads to higher output and lower the price, benefiting the overall economy. However, if AI fails to overcome the implementation barriers or leads to job displacement without creating the new opportunities, productivities may remain unchanged, the AS curve stay the same, and potential economic benefits will be not realized. I believe that by understanding these outcomes, might have a better preparations for AI impacts on economic growth and the developments. Lastly, let's discuss how can we use directed acyclic graphs to assess the health and economic growth consequent of a fat tax. A fat tax is levy on unhealthy foods to improve public health. My DAG graph illustrates the causal pathways the fat tax influence health outcomes, which in turn affect economic growth. By using an econometric model based on this DAG, we can analyze the impact on the fat tax on various health metrics and overall economic performance. This approach allowed a robust understanding of policy and effectiveness. In conclusion, the interplay between economic policy, AI, and of course their impact on welfare, inequality, and productivity, it's complex and of course it is multi-phase. Understanding these dynamics is very crucial for shaping a prosperous and equitable future. So that's the end of my presentations on these topics. So now I inviting you guys to visit my booth at the Australian Conference of Economists to watch my full video presentations and engage in a further discussion. I would love to share and discussing about the any topics that related to economy. Let's explore how we can leverage the insights to drive the positive change in our economy. Thank you for your attention. I'm looking forward to see you guys at my booth. Thank you very much.